Namaskar, Ashish Mittal from Aarsun Woods. One more video, and if you have seen our earlier videos, it's almost I think more than 700 videos we have done, and mostly there was a monologue where I've been giving the details about the products. In this video, I have along with me Shailza Kashyap,
Hi.
and she's a former actress, and she belongs to our city. And she just moved back and wanted to do something really interesting. And she recently joined us. Congratulations and welcome to Aarsun
Thank you,
family.
Ashish ji. Thank you so much.
And in this video, what we are trying to do is some question and answers. She have just joined, and let's see how it goes. We never practice anything. We do impromptu videos, and just on the set we got, and we are doing this video. She's very new to this, so I believe the questions would be very straight from the client's end.
Thank you, Ashish ji. First of all, I'm so happy to be in Aarsun.
Most welcome.
And thank you so much for this opportunity. I have heard so much about Aarsun woods and furniture that it creates a natural curiosity in my mind. Like, what is it all about and how you made like all these stuffs?
How we make it, that's the first question. Is very interesting. This all stuff you're looking at, ma'am, is handcrafted. Everything you're
Alright.
looking at, this is teak wood.
Okay.
The color, this one is antique champagne. This one we are showing for the first time. So far we have done rush gold, champagne gold. This is antique champagne.
All right.
And this is all teak wood, and everything is handcrafted.
Okay.
You are from our city, you're local, and you may have heard we are wood city.
Yes.
And this is all local artisan work. So the artisan work right in front of you.
Okay, so I must say that people you have are all very experienced and very polished in their work. So, Ashish ji, I would like to ask, what about the fabric? How, if I want to make my own, something which
Choice
I have
part,
in my
okay.
mind,
Yes.
how will you execute it?
Right. See, what happens with the fabric is there are millions of colors, millions of options. In fact,
Yes.
unlimited options in
Yes.
fabrics. So what we ask every client is that what color you like.
Okay.
Let's say you like pink,
Yes,
and you like pink with flowers.
of course.
So what we will do is we'll pick up a catalog where we have several shades of pink with flowers, big flowers, small flowers, leaves and designs,
All right.
and we'll send you pictures.
Okay.
Now these pictures would be on your phone, on WhatsApp, how we are communicating, and you can select from there that this is something we like.
Okay.
Then we have a team here, our sales team, who is very experienced, and we have people. You have also joined us, so you'll be doing all these things.
Yes.
So now we have people who are doing this for a long time, and there's so much stuff here
Okay.
on website, on YouTube, in testimonials, that we know which color will look good with this one. So we can suggest a little, will not force anybody. We just suggest that this will go better with this. So you
Okay.
have your color, you have your choice, and we recommend this one can go better with this one. Just like this one you're looking at. This has got a flower base fabric on the seat.
Okay.
Now the back fabric here is plain. So the base color of the fabric is used at the back. But this is jacquard and this is velvet. They are two
Okay.
different type of fabrics.
Okay. All
This is fabric. So this is jacquard, this is velvet.
Okay.
So there's a little different in texture,
Alright.
but the base color remains the same. This is how it is done.
So Ashish ji, like what I see now here is that these are not the one identical set. This is like a mixture of, it's the three
Three
different
different,
sets.
yes.
So how these symmetry kind of things are maintained by you, or how do you do this?
Madam, honestly telling, we don't do it.
Okay.
It's about the client's choice, what
Alright.
they like. First thing,
All right.
every home has got a different place, different size of the room, and identical sets everybody may not like. Now this can be a 3-seater, 1-seater, 2-seater, same design. This can be done if you like it. But if someone wants something different, then we make something like this. Then we again provide choices like what you want. So we can go for a 3-1-1,
Okay.
2 chairs along with this same design,
Okay. This.
or a divan like this, the one at your back.
Okay.
In this set, what we have is a 3-seater right here,
Okay.
a divan,
Okay.
and then we have an open back settee here.
All right.
And then we have side tables and a big table. I'll show you the big table a little later on.
Okay.
Now this is a different set completely, and here we don't have anything identical.
Okay.
So here we are trying to break the monotony.
Okay.
uh, we don't have a simple three-seater, two-seater, three-seater, two-seater.
All right.
It's a monotony breaker kind of thing. And these sets are much more in demand. Colors, fabrics, designs, uh, the paint color, the
Mm-hmm.
setups, everything is chosen by the client, and this is how it is done.
So Ashish ji, you told me about the color.
Mhm.
It's antique champagne.
Yes,
Yeah.
antique champagne.
So why antique? Why? What makes it so?
Real interesting question, and these kind of random questions I was expecting from
Mm-hmm.
someone who is new to the work.
All right.
Ma'am, if you look at the design,
Mm-hmm.
you can see every cut in the carving
Okay.
very brightly, very nicely highlighted.
All right.
And this is what antique does.
Okay.
If we have a single color,
Mm-hmm.
the cuttings, the carvings, and the intricacies
Mm-hmm.
are not that well visible in
Okay.
a single color.
Okay.
But when we have something like an antique shading done,
Mm-hmm.
every cut, now here you can see, every cut is very nicely visible
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay.
So if you look from a distance of 4 to 5 feet,
Mm-hmm.
it'll look very different from a regular single painted color,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why antique.
All right.
So let us sit and show you how the sets look. I mean, if you can please sit.
Yes, thank you. So Ashish ji, it's so comfortable. The sofa is really comfortable. And you know what if it gets dirty?
Mhm.
So how do we clean it?
Mhm.
So can you throw some light on it?
Sure. See the fabric I mentioned a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is jacquard fabric on the seat,
All right.
jacquard, and at the back this is velvet.
Okay.
Now the fabric has got a lot of options,
Mm-hmm.
so we provide the options. Client can select what they like.
All right.
For sofa cleaning, we have professional services mostly available in all the places. All the cities have
Okay.
professional sofa services.
Okay.
They come to your place, they dry clean the sofa as it is. Because these fabrics cannot be removed. Even if it's a removable seat, you cannot remove the fabric completely and then wash it. They
Mm-hmm.
are not machine washable. These are costly, expensive fabrics,
Mm-hmm.
and expensive fabrics are not machine washable.
Mm-hmm.
Normal day-to-day cleaning
Mm-hmm.
keeps everything clean, and mostly houses have vacuum cleaners, so we vacuum the dirt that can be removed. But if it gets spoiled, like you have thrown some tea or coffee or some cold drink, these are marks that has to be cleaned by the professional services like the sofa cleaning guys.
Okay, I have a one very interesting question, Ashish. Like, okay, I am a owner of lot of pets.
Mhm.
Okay, so the most important question for me is like, if pet tends to have their hairs,
Mhm.
if a dog or a cat or whatever,
Mhm.
so they tends to stick on the sofa. So
Mhm.
how do we clean it, or how we can get that done? Because it's a velvety service.
Yes.
So
And see, for the pets, generally we need to take a little more care than the
all right.
regular care.
Mm-hmm.
What we can do is the vacuum cleaning, as I mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
that has to be done.
Okay.
But apart from that, you can use extra cushion covers for sofa covers. They
Okay.
are available in the market, so you can get some extra cushion covers there, and you can put on the
Okay. So
sofa.
I can use the sofa throw on it. It's comfortable. Like there's no problem in it.
No, no, absolutely not. You can put some extra cushions on it,
Okay.
extra covers on it,
Okay.
and you can simply use it. And when they get dirty, you can wash them.
So आशीष जी, मुझे एक क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछना है कि this fabric, how durable this fabric is, and what about density of this cushion?
Mhm.
Like how durable it is. Like if some fat person sits on it, what happens?
Okay.
How?
See, that doesn't matter. This is a heavy, solid wood furniture,
All right.
and weight doesn't matter much.
Mm-hmm.
Very solid, very sturdy furniture.
Mm-hmm.
About the fabric part, this is I'll give you the names of the fabric. The fabric on the seat part is jacquard,
Okay.
and on the handles and the back is velvet.
Okay.
Now, this is a dual combination fabric. And
Mm-hmm.
about the durability, these are very long lasting fabrics.
All right.
Really lasts very long, 10-15 years.
Oh.
Even I have a sofa in my place similar to this fabric is
Mm-hmm.
used there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been 11 years on
Oh
that
wow.
sofa, and it's still there. And
It's a
absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with the sofa as yet. About the colors, they are Duco paints, and
mm-hmm.
it also lasts very long. So
Okay.
durability is not an issue with our furniture.
Very
Wood
nice.
is lifetime. The density for our cushion. So this question is 40 density, 4040, and this is neither too hard nor too soft, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
What really happens is if we use very hard cushion, then you have to sit very straight on this like this,
All right.
and that's not comfortable position.
Of course.
And when it's very soft,
Mm-hmm.
you go right inside the unit like
Mm-hmm.
this, and again that's not very comfortable position to sit on. 40 density is good and very durable also.
All right. One very interesting question comes into my mind because I am from a media background person, and what if I want to shoot something on it? How photogenic your colors are. How
Okay.
we go about that part?
Okay, ma'am, are you coming from the media? You have done work in TV serials, I
Yes,
think.
yes, yes.
Okay. See, the colors tend to depend on the sets.
Hmm.
How the color, the director and the people on the sets, creative people, how did they want it? The fabric again is part of the creative team, how they want it. But if you talk about the photogenic and how well they look, if you see movies down south, they're
Hmm.
very popular.
Hmm.
In 90% of the movies, you will find this kind of furniture placed there,
Okay.
and in most of the palaces and big setups, and wherever you are looking for royal setups, this is the kind of furniture that is used. Basically this is
Maharaja
maharaja
furniture.
furniture, and Victorian furniture people call it, Mughlai furniture people call it. Broadly, if we categorize our furniture, this is royal furniture. So anywhere you're looking for a royal theme, our furniture suits very well.
Okay. Ashish ji, you told me initially about it, like your all the furniture is all hand carved.
Yes,
But in today's modernized world, we do have machines which are specially available for the carving and
yes,
everything,
yes, that's right.
and we have that in mind. Okay, might be the accuracy should be more,
Right.
and I agree on that part. Obviously,
Hmm.
man-made, and there is a difference.
Yes.
But what makes hand carving more interesting? What one factor which I feel that I should not go with the machine carving, and I should go with your kind of effects.
Ma'am, if I very simply answer this question,
Hmm.
you are giving work to people.
All right, that's a very
When
good
you get
point.
when you get handmade furniture, there are
Hmm.
a lot of people, artisans and less artistic people who do basic work. And the carpenters, the paint guys, the cushion guys, the packing guys, the transport guys. All these people are involved for one sofa set to be delivered to your place. And when you buy our stuff, you provide work to more people. Machines can do what they can. In hand carving, there's another interesting part. I've shown a lot of double carved furniture. This one is front carved, as you see.
Okay.
Earlier, I've shown furniture that is both sides carved,
Hmm.
front as well as the back of the furniture as well.
Okay.
Now, on that cases, the machine doesn't work. Machine cannot do both sides carving. That's a very difficult
Okay.
job. You need
Okay.
to get very, very big machines, really automation kind of thing. That doesn't work. So that work is not possible because that gets very costly. So if you talk about the economy part, that doesn't work. And as I mentioned, giving more work to more people and the local people, local art, as everyone loves local work, we are promoting it across the globe. It's an international
Okay.
brand now.
Okay. That's a very good point. Uh, sometimes I want to showcase my furniture on a very open space, so I don't want like other space. The other part should look very flat. I
Right.
want it to be
Definitely,
carved on
when
the
you have
second part also.
something going right in the middle of the room,
Hmm.
in that case, the back of the unit is also visible. In those cases, double car furniture works very well. So this is the table along with the set. It's a big table, 5 feet by 3 feet, and similar to this, we have side tables also. If you see the design, and the curvature on the legs of the table is similar to the curvature on the sofa set, as you can see here, and that is how the matching is done.
I want to ask, like, how do we decide that what size table should be? What is the relative
Yes,
factor?
yes, yes. Really an interesting question. What really happens is the clients also ask us this: what table side is good for my setup? See, what really happens is if you have a bigger setup, just like
Mhm.
in this one we are sitting, so we have a three-seater, a divan here, and a settee there. And a table is 5 by 3 feet, a big table, and it's serving everybody. Everybody can reach it. I can reach it. You can reach it. But when we have bigger sets, table generally doesn't work for everybody. So in that cases, side tables are very handy. Just
Okay.
like I'll sit here and I'll show you. I'm sitting here,
Yeah.
and this table is quite in reach, so I can keep my coffee or biscuits
Yes, of
here,
course.
and that serves well. Or you can alternately go for multiple tables, table or dual table, or a longer table. But generally, that goes with the set design itself.
Okay.
Very big tables are not very handy.
Hmm.
I'll also show this one. See, this
Mm-hmm.
table is quite heavy. I cannot lift it alone. So when we have carpets and we need cleaning services, so we have to remove this and put it back. So very big heavy tables doesn't work. So
Okay.
generally what we suggest is 4 by 2 or four
Mm-hmm.
by two and a
Mm-hmm.
half, or maximum this 5 by 3, and it's a big size.
Okay, nice, Ashish ji.
So here we had some questions. Madam asked very nice questions for me, and I tried to answer those questions. But still, if you have any more questions, this was just the first video we have done and tried to do the dialogue. We'll come up with more questions and more questions from the clients that Madam will ask from the client's perspective, and I'll try and answer that. If you have more questions, you can drop in a message or you can contact us. The number is right here. And if you want to see more stuff, you can visit our website, arsonwoods.com, or you can check YouTube. We have more than 700 videos, different colors, fabrics, designs, sizes, shades, setups, dining tables, sofa sets, so much items. You had a look on the channel.
Of course, I had.
So all that stuff, and we are available on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter, and Facebook, and almost all the social media platforms, Telegram, WhatsApp. So you can contact us the way you like. We deliver across the globe, not just India. And if you want to see more stuff, or if you want to see what all we have delivered already, there's a section of testimonials on the website. You can visit there. And a long list of testimonials is right there. This set is going to Australia, and we'll be coming up with more sets, more designs, and more questions, and hope we can give most of the answers as you have. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashish ji.